What's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video. In this episode we're going to be talking about the new Gavrail deck, the rescue mechanic, and the new Angel Feather support. That's an air freshener. Alrighty, so we're just going to get straight into the deck. Our starter's going to be Muriel, not to be mistaken with...
Alright, hooligans, settle down!
But yeah, she's really good. G restricted unfortunately, but she just kind of adds a bit more to your plays basically. Okay, then we're going into the threes. 4 of our new grade 3 Blackshot Gavrail Prim. It's possible to still play either one built around her or one built around the old Gavrail. I wanted to try out all the new support, and I think a lot of the new stuff better goes with Black Shark rather than Black Shiver. So the skill is when you stride, one from hand into damage zone, and then do a rescue check. Quite simple stuff, but like I say, just sorting your damage, getting into hand what you need, all good Angel Feather stuff. And our GB2 is we counterblast one card with rescue to stride a rescue stride for free. So it's very much rescue centric, in the sense that this build of the deck with the new stuff is a lot more to do with the rescue mechanic than the previous Gavrail was. This stuck around from previous deck. So yeah, when she's used stride fodder, you soul blast one, put her into the damage zone, and then healer damage. So pretty nifty because we've got cards in this deck that trigger when cards go into the damage zone and when cards go into the drop zone, so she's pretty nice. And then from damage zone you can counterblast one, call her. Yeah, so from the damage zone, generation break, you counterblast one, call her to rearguard, she gets 2k, yeah, then you perform a rescue check. So it just really works with the deck. There's more you can do with her. Suits the main aim of this deck, which is basically to rescue, to hit your crits, to make sure you've got sort of critical on at least 2 of your columns on a good turn. Then we're doing the one tech of the Black Shiver. She's still good against some rushy aggro decks. Not so much Blue Wave because of Valios anchoring her at power 11, but Maelstrom and Thalos, it's kind of nice just to have that. But we're only doing the one. Alrighty then. Still one of the best grade 2s in the deck or game, depending on how you look at it. Nurse Broken Heart, really good. Generation Break 2, when something goes into your damage zone, 2k to herself in the Vanguard, and obviously this activates during your player's turn. If you've played Angel Feather since GB4, you know how good this can be, and obviously she can make nice numbers because of the 2k. So in the turn, when you're rescuing a lot, you can get the power. Then some of the new cards. I'm playing 3 Azazel. Her skill is GB1. When your rescue unit attacks, you counterblast one, call her out. She's alright. It'd have been a lot better if she got 2k's power or something like that. And then of course you do a rescue check as well, so that makes her decent because obviously, like I say, you want to rescue a lot in this deck. Another one of the new ones. It's the Antibody Pegasus Resist, which is quite nice just to begin with. Obviously a lot of stuff now, well mainly Overlord. Destiny can still kill this with his Soul Blast skill, but she can't be locked, can't be retired with Denial Griffin, things like that, so really nice to have something in this deck with Resist. Toying with the idea of going up to 4 of her, but for now 3 seems to be working quite nicely. The other skill, Generation Break, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When a card's put into the drop zone and you have a Gavrail Vanguard, you call a card from your damage zone. Yeah, call a face-up card from your damage zone to rearguard, and then top deck into the damage zone face up. So it's kind of nice. It doesn't refresh its own counterblast like a lot of the skills in this deck do, but It's really good. It's not restricted to once per turn either. Then we're playing 2 of this one. Again, calling stuff from drop zone, multi-attacking. Works quite nicely with Eden, because you're calling from drop zone even if she's face down. Using the skill, Soul's kind of so-so, but really decent. Getting a rescue check, getting power, getting calls during the battle phase, which is really nice. Our new PG, there's no more sort of discussion about which is the best danger feather PG. Guarding from your damage zone is strong, apparently. But yeah, so skill, it doesn't have to be Vanguard, I believe. Yeah, choose one of your units. So obviously this is really nice because if you've got a card like either your antibody or your broken heart are really integral to your next turn's combos, you can perfect guard that if you want to. Also, when your Vanguard unit, at the beginning of guard step, that your unit with rescues attacked, so it's even better than I actually thought. You can call her from the drop zone, call her from the damage zone to Guardian Circle. She gains 15,000 shield, and then you do a rescue check as well. So really nice. Obviously, you can get those defensive triggers. You can guard, like I say, Nurse Broken Heart, Antibody Pegasus with this from damage zone. And obviously, because you're swapping damage zone in and out with Prim skill and all that stuff, it's just really good. So then we've got 4 Black Cornic here. You want to stride. Nothing else to say really. You have room to play for. Next is a new card, one of the really good cards. Weirdly, I saw a Japanese list that was going about that didn't actually play this. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe it's got some secret weakness I'm not seeing, but as far as I can see, it's really good. So just make sure I'm reading this right. So yeah, GB1. When a card's put into your damage zone, so obviously you can activate that during your opponent's turn as well, so you can just sort of have her good to go as long as you're on GB. Take the damage, and then you're doing your recycle skill, which is so you put her to the bottom of the deck, you soul charge 1, and then you choose a normal unit and a trigger unit from your drop zone. Yeah, return to your deck, shuffle your deck. I think it's really good. Obviously, you're always going to be putting back those crits, and I've usually found myself putting back the perfect guards, so you can get that defense that way. I just think it's really, really good. I'm really not sure why the Japanese list isn't playing it. Maybe one of you guys can let me know, but I think that's a really good card. I don't want to play 4, because obviously you can recycle herself from drop, and obviously because you're rescue checking all the time, you're going to see them. You could probably even get away with playing 2, to be honest, but going for 3 for now. Then we're playing Black Bomb Maalik. So the skill, Maalik's skill is when she's placed on rearguard from drops from damage zone, she gains the skill at the end of the battle that she attacked or boosted. You heal 1, damage 1. Hey, Air Freshener, how's it going? So obviously that's really nice when you're doing your multi-attacking or your calling, and you can just get that extra check after your drive check. Can be really nice. Another option, as I've just said, is the Lyra. Her skill's slightly different, so when a card's put into the drop zone, just as her passive ability, she gains 6k, so that can be really, really nice. Non-GB restricted, so if you drive check a heal, you can then swing her over 13 if you really wanted to, which is kind of cool, I guess. When she's placed on rearguard from your damage zone, same as Maalik, you soul blast 1, yeah, and then you perform the rescue check instantly. So the logic behind her is you then don't have to attack to get the rescue attack effect. So it's literally it's mainly for obviously the Eden turn. Eden swings, call her out and whatever else. Do your soul blast then, so then you get just that instant 4 trigger checks, rather than having to go 1, 2, 3, then having to attack with something, and then using her skill. So it is really decent. The reason I'm going for Maalik at the moment is because of the soul, but I am still in testing to sort of see which I prefer, but I think both are pretty viable. Okie dokie, so on to the triggers. It's playing 4 of Gavrail's personal crit, 4 of the new anti-control crit, then we're playing 3 critical hit. Like I mentioned before, about the soul being a slight issue, not a massive issue, but if you do antibody Pegasus too much in one turn, soul can become an issue, so it's just to help with that. And obviously I want to play a lot of crit, so it helps to that end as well. And then we're playing the one Refros. I debated whether or not to include the Refros at all, because I just know there's going to come a time when I need the crit to win, and I'm going to drive check the Refros. Obviously literally just here for his skill. I know a lot of people are just doing 12 crit. I'm trying this at the moment. If it happens too often that I need crit to win and I drive check this, then I'll probably drop it. And then the heals, we are playing the new Eradicate Celestial. I know some people probably are still playing Sunny Smile. Personally, I really just like getting that extra Counter Blast or Soul Blast if you need it. Still toying with it though, to be honest. I might go back to Sunny Smile. She is really, really good. But like I said, I'm trying to make it so that as much happens pre-battle phase as possible. Because the idea is you just want to be swinging for crits. But yeah, so we're going for those for now, just for the Counter Blast. On to the Strides. Playing for Prim, for Eden. Really good. God, I ordered these from Canada and they kind of got warped, which is slightly annoying, but I'd be more annoyed if they're SPs and they got warped, to be fair. Eden, her skill is Soul Blast 1, do a rescue. Sonar Flip, do a rescue. Really nice. Other skill, so when she attacks, choose the same number of cards as the number of cards in your G zone, call them set rear guard, they get 3k, obviously really nice. And then put the top card of your deck in the damage zone for each one you sent. So if you call out 5, you put 5G damage zone and they are put back face down. But they don't have to be face up to be called. So that's kind of how she works. It's a weird kind of deck that very much is about the damage manipulation, looking about whether you got them face up, face down. I don't think the deck's as strong as it was in its day of sort of no seal being the go-to, and there's probably a no seal deck still going around now that's really good. But anyway, we're playing Eden. We're playing 2 Black Seraph, still really good. Like I say, just that double rescue check, that's what it's all about, this deck. We want those rescue checks, we want to make the most out of our rescue checks. And obviously giving more power is really good. Just not much else to say than that, really. We're not afraid of face down damage now. The fact that she Counter Blast doesn't hurt. We're playing 2 of the LTL. I know some people are playing more, sort of opting for less Eden for more of this. Personally, I think this just sort of is your perfect first stride. You know, gets a lot set up. You can make a lot of plays off it. It doesn't, like, if you take damage early, like if you find yourself at 3 damage on your first stride, it doesn't matter because we've got stuff we can do. Yeah, so it's really nice. Alrighty, so we're still doing 2 Raphael. If you need to take some attacks in the next turn, that is quite good against Murakumo, for example, because their sort of big final turn sort of says you need to let one of these hit or you lose. So it's kind of nice for that to put yourself down to 3 or 4, so you can take a couple of those attacks and not let them Shadow Stitch. But then we are playing the GB8. I don't massively want to, but like, I wouldn't be playing this at all if we didn't have Satiel, the deck recycler, because it's just too much. It is just too much. Yeah, I guess 8 drive checks in the turn is awesome, and if you've got the cards to do it, fair enough. Especially if you've got loads of crits stacked in there with the deck refueler. But generally speaking, by the time you get to GB8, you don't have enough cards to do this, especially the amount you're rescue checking. So this is what may come out for the 3rd LTL, just because, like I said, I think it suits the defensive build better, where you've got the cards to be able to do that, and sort of have that explosive. That air freshener. Do you mind? Anyway, if you know, I would play it more so in the defensive build. She's here for now, but she's likely to come out for the LTL number 3. And then G-Gods, playing 2 of our new one, Parashell. Basically, she gets more power depending on the amount of face down cards in the damage zone. So we can do our big Prim turn, have 5 face down, and this comes out for 35k shield, which is gonna no pass a lot of things. Then I'm playing currently 3 Surreal. I'm thinking this is going to change. I'm thinking 2 Surreal, and then 1 maybe Dismal. I don't massively like Elieth, I believe she's called. That, you know, that one that's got the giant tits, like the unnecessarily giant tits. Like, I'm not being funny, but just look.
Wow!
Absolutely unnecessary. But yeah, I may try her because she goes by the amount of face-up damage, so she's literally the exact opposite of the Paracel, the rare one from the new set. So I might give her a go, but generally speaking, I'm doing this for now. Elieth or Dismal, though, is what the third one's going to come out for. So that is the deck, guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry it was a little bit all over the place. I'm just trying out a new camera angle, just seeing how that works. I think this way works a little bit better for cards, not so much for like the show and the Lego and the collectibles and stuff. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
And through it all